Welcome to Molly Mish. We're an American family of 5 driving around the world since 2008. After 3.5 years seeing all of Europe, Turkey, and Morocco, we're ready to move on. With borders to the east closed due to the ongoing health concerns and political conflicts, we're shipping a van back across the Atlantic. Join us as we leave Croatia and make our way across Western Europe in preparations for our trip across the ocean. In the last episode, we left Slovenia and headed towards the Italian border. Since it is still the off-season, we headed to a spot where we've been a couple of years before called Parco de Valle Vecchio. It is a popular camping spot in the summertime with access to a long stretch of beach. In the off-season, it is left open and free for travelers to pass through for overnight stays. It is on the coast of the Adriatic Sea between Trieste and Venice. The cats enjoyed a morning of exploring the area before we packed up and made our way across Italy. Since we're here in early February, we won't be finding any warm weather until we get closer to Spain. It is a long way to drive across northern Italy and through all of the south of France. It would take us a couple of days, but we're destined to make it south to find some warm weather. We made the 300-mile drive across the top of Italy, just north of Genoa, before calling it a day.
Ritirare la testa. Arrivederci.
It's just like shot it out.
The very next day, we'll continue for another 200 miles, making our way to the south of France, and found a spot west of the popular summer destination of Saint-Tropez. This spot is on the top of a hill overlooking the coast. The scenery is stunning and popular amongst locals this time of year, to hike, mountain bike, or just sit and watch the sunset along the coastline. So we're at a spot on top of a hill just west of Saint-Tropez in the south of France. We got into France yesterday and along the south of France, it's really hard to find a remote area that's free, that the cats can roam. So this is the best we found. It's actually pretty good. There's a little trail that goes up to like a private driveway, and then there's like mountain bike trails and stuff over here. So the cats didn't want to come home last night. We had each of them. It seems like they're doing this on purpose. Each of them will come back, but not both at the same time, so that we would have to let them out, because it wasn't fair to let one roam and the other one stay. But eventually they both came back, and we're gonna leave today. We drove about 200 miles yesterday from when we crossed the border, roughly, maybe a little bit less, and we're still like a little over 300 miles to the border of Spain and France. But we're probably not gonna make it all the way there today. We will find another place somewhere along the coast in France to stay. We're not sure yet where we're gonna go, but we're gonna get some fuel. What we noticed since we left Croatia is that Croatia's diesel prices are about the same as Slovenia, but then once we crossed into Italy, diesel prices just shot up like 15-20%, and they've been high ever since. We're paying about 170, 171. I paid as much as 173 euros per liter. We're paying 654 euros per gallon of diesel. And then you do the conversion on that, add another 20% or so, we're paying about $8, almost $8 a gallon for diesel right now. But that's just the way it goes in Europe. It's always going to be more. I know that prices in the US have shot up a lot. It has here too. So just as it starts to kind of catch up to the same price, prices start to rise. So we're gonna go. We had a good night's sleep here last night. Really nice spot, and hopefully we find a spot like this. As we continue our way across the south of France, we found a winery that allows camping and also has hot showers. We were here with just a couple of other campers who also decided to take a trip in the off-season. Like many wineries in France, this one belongs to a program called France Passion. There's a network of farms, wineries, and other businesses that welcome campers to stay overnight. It's like Harvest Host in the US, except this is just for France. I like all the wine.
Okay, he likes all. You want to test the white?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Non. Margarita dehors. Allez. Dehors.
On our way out of France, we stopped at a self-service laundry at a grocery store. These are popular in Western Europe. Super convenient, but pricey as compared to most laundromats in America. After 3 days of travel, we're getting closer to the border of Spain. Before we cross into Spain, we decided to hop up into the Pyrenees Mountains and pay a visit to the microstate of Andorra. That story will be in the next episode of Homeward Bound.